Off the bar, I'm too persistent. With income and no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag.
Yo people, from what we're telling them, Mr. Berman Line Jazz back again with another reaction blade. Right now we've got Steve Jobs SLR 312 produced by Soundtrack. But I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Lupe Fiasco. Yo people, from what we're telling them, Mr. Berman Line Jazz back again with another reaction. Right now we've got Lupe Fiasco, Steve Jobs SLR 3, 1 and 2, Royce the 5'9" DISS blood, requested by Ismail Zakaria blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Now I do not know who the hell Lupe Fiasco is, never heard of the guy. Wavy name though, fam. You know what I'm saying? If that's his actual name, you got an absolute legendary name. You know what I'm saying? Big up your parents for that one, fam, because that name, yeah, majestic as hell, blood. But right now we got a Royce the 5'9" DISS, fam. Now I don't really know much about the situation, fam. I don't know what going on. I don't know, literally I don't know anything, blood. You know what I'm saying? But so when it comes to diss tracks, people mention certain things, fam. You know what I'm saying? So certain things might fly over my head, certain personal situations, certain encounters that might have had. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll still try to catch as much as I can, blood. Boom.
Shit, yeah, track. I apologize, man. It's last minute. So let me ask for this in advance.
And is what I gotta ask, is this actual beef or is this just a friendly competition, blood? Which one is it, fam? You know what I'm saying, blood? Because this could be a Tory Lanez and Johnny Lucas situation where they come together and make a song at the end, or this could be actual beef, or this could, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah. Say they lean on me.
If it's associated with Royce the 5'9" though, I'm sure this guy can rap. I'm sure this guy can rap.
Fall asleep and have a dream on me, nigga. Yeah. You see, it takes niggas weeks. They need a comfort zone and some beats. Lollygaggers to polymatters that go over responses. Get all laid and technical in their content. Press record. Then I bring the receipts. Lambda. I think that shit was sweet. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek.
Man's going for man's whole process right now. He's breaking you man down before you even have a chance to rebuttal. You know?
See,
oh, go on,
takes
fam.
niggas weeks. They need a comfort zone and some beats. Lollygaggers to polymatters that go over responses. Get all laid and technical in their content. Press record. Then I bring the receipts. Lambda. I think that shit was sweet. I wish I could just kiss you on the cheek. Nerds have their hands in everything. Gangsters won't even touch the police. Won't you tell your niggas get that? Take some of them cool fullies and go and get some of my shit back. The problem is that you ain't never had no impact. Kit Kats and chit chat and syntax don't make up for how much you sit back. I think that nigga's scared. He never leave heaven, cause he already dead.
Okay, so these kind of diss tracks I like, because this is a type of diss track where anyone can listen to it and anyone can get the gist of it. It's just talking about general-ish, but still murdering this. You know what I'm saying? So a person like me that don't know anything about the situation, I can come to this diss track and still enjoy it, blood, because what he's talking about, I can fully grasp, I can fully understand, blood. Man said he never left heaven because he's still dead, fam. Man said he's scared, you know. Listen, if I were you, Royce the 5'9", personally, I wouldn't have that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood?
Nigga,
just
are
saying.
you insane? What's the point in knowing how to point and aim? If the nigga.
By the way, sorry, I gotta say though, as a rapper, blood, and someone that prides themselves as being lyrical and technical, blood, and being about the culture, for them to tell them that they had no impact, fam, that must hurt, fam. You know what I'm saying? That must hurt. True or not? You know what I'm saying, blood? It must hurt.
Scared. He never leave heaven, cause he already dead. Damn. Nigga, are you insane? What's the point in knowing how to point and aim? If the niggas you gon' bang look exactly the same, that ain't motherfucking cool, that's a motherfucking shame. This ain't no motherfucking game. That's why I think you are a motherfucking lame. We both wear glasses. The difference is I was in school thinking it was cool. You was thinking of skipping classes. Listening to your track record, I can see you was skipping classics. I did it on my first one and delivered to the masses. Your songs are immemorable, your verses are impenetrable. I ain't even listened to that diss record. I only fuck with you cause your interviews. I ain't even...
The way he flipped that classics bar, I like that right there, blood. Because they were so similar. I thought, is he really gonna say the same? One said classics, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Why motherfucking lame? We both wear glasses. The difference is I was in school thinking it was cool. You was thinking of skipping classes. Listening to your track record, I can see you was skipping classics. I did it on my first one and delivered to the masses. Your songs are immemorable, your verses are impenetrable. I ain't even listened to that diss record. I only fuck with you cause your interviews. I ain't even trip when you call me a bitch. I was like, look at Salem, calling me a witch. Look at how they made him. Look how much they gave him. Look at all the assists. Nigga, if it wasn't for Premiere, you wouldn't be. If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I was like, look at Salem, calling me a witch. Look at how they made him. Look how much they gave him. Look at all the assists. Nigga, if it wasn't for Premiere, you wouldn't be. If it wasn't for, nigga, I got a dozen more. Hove think I'm Hove, Nas think I'm Nas. That's the trick. You ain't gotta think when niggas already think you are.
You're not gonna lie, fam. Not gonna lie, blood. Not gonna lie, blood. This guy's murdering this man. From the time you can just stay on the surface area and kill a man, fam, when he actually gets into the thing, but I'm sure he knows certain things, fam. You know what I mean? But from the time you can stay on the surface area and not take a jab at man's personal life or anything like that, fam, and still kill a man this bad, yeah, this should be entertaining. I can't even lie to you, blood.
Your story crooked and your book too. Past the dumb shit, but you would shoot somebody's son holding sunships. I wish they would've left Biz here and fucking took you. And all your hyper-technical hypotheticals in life, I've never met with you. From a distance, I accepted you. From the podcast, I've been kinda skeptical. This ain't our first class, this is just one of the several. I ain't trying to bash, but it was like you was off your schedule. You was throwing more than jabs. I was like, this nigga's incredible. We had to fucking edit you. I don't know what vegan Detroit vegetable Dr. Sebi diet infected you to think that we shared the same metrics, or somehow I was less than you and I was the type of nigga that you could get really disrespectful to. I ain't never lectured you. I get energetic and joke. And real talk, nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face, and we all think it's silly. I'm thinking.
Obviously, I can take this guy's word, but we all know when it comes to diss records and that, fam, there's three sides to a story, fam. Or just in general, there's three sides to a story, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take what he's saying with a pinch of salt, fam. You know what I mean?
Nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face, and we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? I mean, you got all of the clout. You know how to bring all them niggas out. You can walk the walk. I mean, we seen you walk all over your house. And we can joke. And real talk, nigga, I ain't never disrespected you. I'ma punch you in your fucking face, and we all think it's silly. I'm thinking like, won't this bitch nigga clean up his fucking city? I mean, you got all of the clout. You know how to bring all them niggas out. You can walk the walk. I mean, we seen you walk all over your house. But me and Mickey is geeks because you got some heat. Like I didn't go to the closet and put guns all over the couch. Your mental health hotline, I think that shit is grown up, but you're the very last nigga that should be picking that phone up. I spit your verse to get immersed inside my enemy, and to remind you they gotta go through you just to get to me. Subtle subordination, perpetual sidekick nigga, sort of a station that you used to. So you ain't gotta get all extremely too personal on your albums when you not surrounded by bigger artists to fucking boost you. Nigga, you called me, I didn't recruit you, but no regrets, I take it as a test. You said, Lupe, you gotta have some grace, not be so haphazardly to put the truth all in their face. Now that I think about it, that's kinda half and half. If a nigga asking you for the strap, why would you keep it in the stash? If you ran the world, we'd get defeated in a flash. You really gonna be the boss, can't keep secrets from the staff. I learned that in the streets.
Shout out again.
For the strap, why would you keep it in the stash? If you ran the world, we'd get defeated in a flash. You really gonna be the boss, can't keep secrets from the staff. I learned that in the streets. Nigga sweeping trash, keeping my city clean while you was talking about beating a nigga's ass. That shit is whack. Long live backpack rap. Fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking. Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. One foot in they sorrow, another foot in the trap. Killers who easily triggered by a little nigga's attacks who had.
Okay, so at the start I was thinking this guy ain't even taking jabs at his character, but he's 1000% taking jabs at his character, blood. Well in, yeah, well halfway into the tune, yeah, he's definitely taking big jabs at his character furthermore, fam. This guy just called you wishy-washy in 7 different ways, blood. That's brazy, blood. I can't even lie to you.
I learned that in the streets. Nigga sweeping trash, keeping my city clean while you was talking about beating a nigga's ass. That shit is whack. Long live backpack rap. Fuck these monster drinking, new age conscious thinking. Farrakhan today, gangster tomorrow. One foot in they sorrow, another foot in the trap. Killers.
This guy took, bro. This guy, he didn't. It depends on Royce and 5'9", it depends on which way he takes it. But to me, he just obliterated his whole character in like how many different ways. He literally took a jab at every single part of this guy in terms of the music thing, blood. In 7 different ways, blood. But just in 2 lines, fam. That's brazy to me. I can't even lie to you, blood. How do you break someone down in 2 lines? That's mad, fam.
So easily
That's
triggered
mad.
by a little.
Literally, he could have just released just that part just right there, fam. Yeah, and I would have been content. I can't lie to you.
Niggas attacks who had the audacity to ask rappers to rap. Facts. Mickey! Hey, listen, I ain't doing nigga, check this shit out, look, hey. In 7 minutes he did it. If he knew how to freestyle, he could've rented heaven for 7 minutes and been done what needed to be done by the second sentence. All this extra innings may come across as master, but my impression's apprentice. Your penmanship has the fingerprints of a gimmick and affection and the intimacy of impressions of that nigga you friends with. I ain't gotta say it to say it. I can't even blame you, the nigga's one of my favorites.
You're talking about M.
Look, hey, in 7 minutes he
Talking
did
about
it.
M.
If he knew how to freestyle, he could've rented heaven for 7 minutes and been done what needed to be done by the second sentence. All this extra innings may come across as master, but my impression's apprentice. Your penmanship has the fingerprints of a gimmick and affection and the intimacy of impressions of that nigga you friends with. I ain't gotta say it to say it. I can't even blame you, the nigga's one of my favorites. Fuck that, back to my status. All icy, talk spicy like the house of a traitoress. Inwardly successful when outwardly I've made it. Clearly, if I was a regular rapper, you wouldn't even come near me. This nigga think he's Siri, your answer to your queries. What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri.
Nigga thinks he's Siri. What Siri? I get that. I get why you're here now, Steve. I get why you're here now. I was wondering why you were looking at me this whole time, hella weird, holding your beard. I got a bit too, I know, fam, you know what I'm saying? And I got an intact hairline, fam. Shout out to you, though, but, you know what I'm saying? Always, fam. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P., blood. You get me, blood. But, now I understand why he's here. I understand why he's here. I understand why he's here now, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I've made it clearly. If I was a regular rapper, you wouldn't even come near me. This nigga think he's Siri, your answer to your queries. What's Siri to Steve Jobs? A button to Tahiri. I'm excessively cheery. Promote my nigga's theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to.
What's an alien to a Pentagon report?
Cheery. Promote my nigga's theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report?
Sorry, people do the comparisons thing, but the way he's doing it, bruv, like, come on now. To this extent, fam. This guy said, what, Siri to Steve Jobs? You know the difference, fam. He is your creator, fam. I said, what's aliens to a Pentagon? Come on, man, fam. Nah, different.
I see your brother trying to
broke this guy down differently, fam.
cheery. Promote my nigga's theories. What's an alien to a Pentagon report? I see your brother trying to cheerlead. That's what he's supposed to do. And everybody that's fucking close to you, supposed to support, push you forth, and calm your black ass down, cause they ain't put you in the source. You chose violence. I just wanna know when you gon' respond to Osiris and go to EO Dub, battling from a judge, instead of hitting smack and trying to entertain the thugs. Come and fuck with us, nerds.
Yeah. Okay. I understand why Steve Jobs is on the thing now, man. That's brazy. I gotta see what all the other reactionists and all of that think of this, blood. That's an absolute mazzoline. But as I said, I appreciate diss tracks like that to where anyone can come in, not know anything about the situation and still enjoy it thoroughly, blood. Because I pretty much understand every single thing. I feel like there was like one reference to where he referenced someone You know, not the M thing, like way before that, like the first half of the tune, yeah. Can't remember the guy's name. I feel like he talked about someone, I didn't know who the hell it was. But other than that though, I pretty much got every single thing there, and I like that, because it made it accessible for everyone, fam. Anyone can listen to that, and you know what I mean? But yeah, just give me a little background on who the hell Lupe Fiasco even is, fam. I know he chatted about a podcast or whatever, fam. So what? Is he an artist and a podcaster? Is he a podcaster that came into the rapping thing? Is he just an artist that does, you know what I'm saying, blood? Is he just versatile in the industry? Like, Wagwan, fam. Wagwan, and what's the beef, fam? Is he friendly, blood? Is he actually serious? But to be honest, he did sound serious, because this guy took shots at his whole character, blood. So if you are going to take shots at a man's whole character like that, fam, it's got to be serious, fam. You know what I mean, blood? It definitely don't seem like no friendly thing. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one though, man. Shout out to Ismail for requesting that one right there. Apologies that it got out so late. But this is how I do YouTube anyway, fam. I get to it when I get to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no clout thought, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Like, just gets on it in the first hour, and you know, it is what it is, man. I'll catch you, man, in the next one though. In a bit.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent with income and no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But for bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in the league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium, sir.